I've actually never done this go live thing, so I'm hoping that it's working. We'll find out together. Oh, don't fall, baby, don't fall. I look like a chief detective. That's the point. I'm trying to look like Bill Thompson and Fry. You know it's gonna be a banging video when this bad boy comes out. Wanna make Fry Daddy proud? But guys, I hope you had an amazing weekend. Nika here with your daily neuro nugget. Bear with me, I'm still kind of thinking it's a Monday. I was away in the middle of nowhere and technology is horrible. So the first thing I did was check the internet because the internet never disappoints. Never disappoints. And sure enough, the first thing I see is that Steve Goncalves is out here in the real world interviewing potential jurors. And I'm like, okay, hold up, because that sounds an awful lot like a conflict of interest. And this interview took place in News Nation. So it was Steve and Christy Goncalves talking. They love to talk to the media, guys. They love to talk to the media. And Steve, brother, sir, you need to be careful. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you need to be careful. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Now, these were Steve's interviews. His words for News Nation. We have done interviews ourselves. We have to find 12 people plus some substitutes. And my first thought is like, okay, how are they out here interviewing people? First of all, are they knocking door to door? Are they harassing people? Are they hiring a survey team kind of like Ann did? And if they did that, how are they paying with it? Because that is very expensive. But in my mind, I'm just going to assume that they're going door to door. They probably know a lot of the locals. How are they interviewing people? Now, I'm no lawyer, guys. I'm not a lawyer, nor do I ever want to be one. But if the Goncalves are actually interviewing potential jurors, that is direct tampering with the jury pool. So talk about cognitive dissonance, right? Because if I'm remembering correctly, the Goncalves were very angry because when Ann conducted those surveys in Latah County, they said, that's tampering with the jury pool. And now Steve, out in the open, News Nation, telling the world that he's out here interviewing potential jurors. Sir, okay, that is the definition of cognitive dissonance. Now, I do have a drink. A dandy blend, no caffeine. You can add a touch of your creamer. This is supposed to be great for your liver, but I'm not a doctor. I drink it for taste. If you've had dandy blend, let me know down in the comments. I like it. By the way, guys, if Steve and Christy are actually out here interviewing potential jurors and substitutes, like Steve said, I am 99.99% positive that that is illegal, because I'm 99.99% positive that that's actually considered a felony in Idaho. There's actually a code for it. So that's what I'm saying. He needs to be careful. He's out here soliciting potential jurors. And like I have said from day one, this is not a trial. It's a public hanging. And even though the parents have the right to be upset, angry, whatever they're feeling, grieving, that's fine, but that still doesn't give them the right to be involved with any potential juror. This is a crap Ann Taylor was talking about. Like, that's why she wants to move the trial, because she knows that Moscow and Latah County are biased. And now we have parents doing this crap. I don't know, but if Brian was your son, innocent until proven guilty, you definitely wouldn't want the parents of somebody who was just unalived out there interviewing potential jurors. I know you wouldn't. So yeah, this is totally tainting the jury pool. By the way, if you have Ann Taylor's contact information or her team, feel free to send her this video. Feel free to send her the News Nation interview, because I don't know what she knows. And I already work 60 plus hours a week, guys. So if you have time, if you work less than I do, or just have more time on your hands, send my video or send the News Nation video to Ann, because this is something that she could utilize to get the trial moved. She could definitely use this, and she should, right? And I must wonder, can this be prosecuted for obstruction of justice? I don't know, but I know that Anne can use this information and take it to the judge and say, well, now you really need to grant a change of venue because, yeah, we have parents doing this shit. Sorry, I cussed. I don't know, man. Again, parents are grieving. Who am I to judge? But at the same time, you can't be out here breaking the law, Steve. You just can't. Now, I should be baffled, but I'm not baffled with like our media, our mass media. And in this interview, Steve is just spitting words, just talking, letting us know all this crap that he's doing in the media. Not one question towards Steve, right? And I've seen this time and time again throughout this case, guys. It's going on 2 years. We know that the parents have talked to the media and they're never really questioned, right? Now, do you guys remember in one of the very old interviews where Steve had said they didn't have to go upstairs, or the interview where Ethan's parents said that 2 a.m. was a dark hour? What did the media do? No questions asked. No questions asked. Why? Because the media doesn't care what the parents say as long as it goes with the current narrative, that being that BK was a stalker, creeper, incel, weirdo, PhD, criminology student, unalived 4 people in the span of a few minutes without any previous knowledge of committing crimes. That is the narrative. And as long as the parents continue to talk to the media and it follows that narrative, they're good to go. They're good to go. They're in the clear. But we've seen in several other cases where parents question the media. Just go watch some of the other videos that I've made. They don't get that much media time, do they? Because again, the media doesn't want to hear it. They only want to hear parents who follow the narrative. Stories that follow the narrative. Because why? Because that gets clicks, that gets money, and that's what 99% of the population is going to believe in anyway. So that's it for the day, guys. I've never done a live stream before. If you guys like this style of video, I don't even know if it's going to upload, actually. So you guys have a good night. Hopefully we can figure this live thing together, because it might be easier than uploading. I normally film and then upload, but I don't have space in my phone. So you guys have a good night. Leave an emoji if you can leave an emoji. Leave a thumbs up if you can actually view this video, please. And that's it. Now I have to figure out how to stop this. Oh yeah, the kiss. How do I stop this? Is it here? Yeah. I don't see. It just has filters. I don't want a filter. I don't want a filter. No filter. And then what? Nope, not that. Do I close that bit?